At Christmas time, many families gather to share stories of times past and reminisce over fond memories together. This holiday season, Bunny and I are doing just that with you on this episode of Reading Between the Lions. It is Christmas Eve, and there are so many special activities going on. But of course, I'm a performer, so I do the same thing I always do. While I go sing my face off, let's rejoin Bunny as I have her teach me a brand new skill. Now, Bunny, you're becoming well known for your how-to videos.
Oh, I know.
All over the internet.
I know I need to do some more of those.
Would you like to give us a little how-to right now?
What do we want me to do on how to?
Well, you can either give me a how-to on how to do a how-to, or you can just find something that I don't know how to do yet and tell me how to do it.
Let's see, what could we do here? The how-to video with, if you want to fill a cup with water. Let's do that.
If I want to fill a cup with water.
If you would like to fill a cup with water, first who am I looking at here? Am I looking at you?
Okay. You're like Martha Stewart, and I'm your...
First, okay. She was on the Today Show this morning.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Okay, so first you have to take a cup. You're going to take it out of your cabinet.
Okay, that's
and then you're going to hold it right here.
Yeah.
Yes, hold it right here.
Mm-hmm. Not on...
So then, not on
just this side, just the one side?
You can... No, I'm holding it by the handle.
Okay.
You have to hold it by the handle.
By the handle, too?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you want to, you can fill it in the bathroom, or you can fill it in the kitchen sink, or if you have a filter, filtered water, you can do that too.
Oh, so many options.
Let's say that you have filtered water in your refrigerator, like it's staying cold for you. Or you can have one of those stands, those fancy stands in your kitchen.
Okay, yeah.
But you're going to take the cup. Let's pretend that this egg
is a microphone.
Okay, we're going to pretend that this is the faucet. So you're going to take the cup and you hold it firmly, but you don't want to crush it. And you can't hold it so lightly that it falls out of your hand.
Oh, this is really an art.
It is an art. And it depends on if you're left-handed or right-handed. Oh. Which one do you feel comfortable with?
I identify most as a right-handed individual.
Okay, so you're going to want to hold the cup with your right hand. Okay, so... Really, I'm right-handed too, but I like to hold the cup with my left hand because I'm going to use the equipment I need to fill the cup.
With your right hand?
Yes.
That's revolutionary. Should I attempt that?
I know, you could switch right now. No, it can be a beginner move.
Okay, all right. Just
because you're teaching yourself.
Okay, all right. I've got it in my left hand.
My voice is coming into you and teaching you how to fill your cup with water.
Thank you for filling my cup. But...
I know. Okay, so let's pretend this egg. Here's the.
This is a microphone.
Yes. Still. So you're going to place that right under the little nozzle. No, I'm not. Okay, sorry, I won't move it. Okay, you're going to place it right under the nozzle. Mm-hmm. So did you decide that you're a right-hander? Okay, so
I am right-handed. Yes.
Okay, so the water's going to come out of this. So you're going to take this hand. Let's pretend that
don't touch the microphone.
I'm not touching anything. So you're going to pretend that you're going to put the faucet on.
Okay.
And then you have to hold that. Make sure it's got.
I can't let go of this when I.
Do not. You've got it. It's a multitask.
Okay.
You have to hold that cup.
Could I also chew gum while I do this? Is that too much?
I would do that on down the road.
You
need to practice
once
this.
I've built my
skills. Once you
Okay.
And once you're confident in it, you can't.
Good.
You can't just, practice it one time and then, I'm ready to chew gum at the same time. No, it's not going to work that well.
All right.
So okay.
We're going to
hold this very still.
Very still. But is it okay that I'm not holding the side?
It's okay if you feel like your left hand is enough.
Okay.
If it's not enough, you can have a friend.
You can have a friend help.
You can hold both of those and then I could do the faucet for you. I could do the little.
And then you've got a cup of water ready to go.
Then you have your cup of water. You did it.
Now, when I drink out of it, is it okay that I hold on this side? Not
it really depends on the person, on the individual. Okay. Because some people, especially if it's maybe a warm.
You're really showing off your range of motion and ability with that.
Yes, you have to. Yeah, it's either one. It's an art.
Yeah,
Because then, and if you want to be super good at it, you can click your teeth. A lot of people like to do this when they have coffee. Click and then drink.
Why? Not to question the expert, but why?
Well, because a friend and I developed this years ago. So you click, and then you take the drink. it just kind of...
It's like your version of the bend and snap.
Yes. The click and then drink. Doesn't that make it so much...
I don't know, but yeah.
I know! You did really well, though.
Oh, thank you.
That was good.
Thank you. I think I'm a quick learner.
For more how-to videos.
Please request that I make Bunny make videos for my channel.
Yes. We could do it.
Oh, yeah.
I have no doubt. That was just one of them, but, that's one of my favorite, though. And I love the bow tie cup.
Thank you. It's my little host cup. This is actually the most casual I've ever dressed for one of these podcasts.
I don't know why you didn't wear a suit for me, though.
Well, I would have, but I don't have a pink one.
But you could have told me what color to wear.
Pink with other colors, but not pink by itself.
Let's get you one.
Okay. Can you give me like a full pink suit, like a flamingo suit?
We can try. And you can stand with one leg up.
Oh, I do that anyway. Okay, now you are so knowledgeable about so many things, clearly.
Yes.
But there is one thing you might need just a little bit of experience in, and that is being an MC.
Well,
Okay, I asked.
I know you asked, and I delivered.
I made you deliver.
Yes, that's true.
I asked you to be the MC for the premiere of my first single.
Yes.
And you've got the talent, you've got the personality, but you didn't want to get on stage.
I know, but I did.
It came time for you to be up there, and I had to pull you kicking and screaming up onto the stage.
You know what that moment...
Even then, we only ended up on very far down stage left.
I know.
By the stairs.
At that moment, I kind of thought, where can I be that actually qualifies as being on the stage, but not really? So that's... Yeah, I should have been there better.
It's all right. You might get another chance. You might get another chance for the premiere of my album.
Yeah.
I would love to extend that opportunity to you.
Okay.
To just as you've taught me how to drink this, I can also extend you the opportunity to better yourself as an MC. You just got to be...
You never know when, you could teach me that.
Yeah.
And then... Who knows where my career could go.
That's true. You could blow up like Carol Burnett.
If you go on the... blow up like... If you go on the road, I could be your inner... What do you call it?
Be my opening act.
Yes!
Yes, you'd be my opener. You'll be my opener.
I can 100%. Warm up the audience for you.
Yes, please. That's awesome.
I can do that. I'd love to warm people up.
There you
Make
go.
me sound like I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
Margaret Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'll get you my pretty.
See, I even have the green nails.
You do. Well, only those two.
And your dog, Toto.
You can only hold those two. These two.
Oh, and the thumb.
Oh.
But see, they're my scarecrow nails.
They're so nice. I love them.
Okay, so you want me to be an MC when you...
Oh, absolutely.
We think this
I would
will
love
be
to take you on the road.
Next spring?
I really don't think I'm going to be famous by then. I'm sorry.
You might. You never know.
By next spring.
I have a big mouth. I can tell lots of... Oh.
You do have a big mouth, but do people listen?
Well... I don't know about that. They do pay attention, though, because you have to pay attention for a few seconds to be able to say, shut up! So.
Now, it's surprising, though, to me that you aren't, just ready to step in as an MC because you have some experience on this stage. During assemblies, I heard you liked to sweep the stage in between acts.
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
That would be...
And how did that go? What was the vision there?
When I did it, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was... hilarious. So it was at school for assemblies and stuff, and I did it probably 4 or 5 years, and made up little songs. I looked like a little old lady, and I was supposed to be. There was other teachers that were different parts in the skit, so I was their grandma, and we put a whole stage out there in the gym, and all the kids were in the bleachers and stuff, and I'd say, turn that radio down! And see, I talked like how you impersonate me.
Yes, exactly.
So turn that radio down.
And then we talked about how the students were supposed to do well on their tests and things. And I was supposed to be encouraging my granddaughter, I guess, and the grandkids to go to sleep so they would rest well for school the next day. So that was the idea behind what was happening on the stage.
Now, did you also bring some catastrophe to the stage of another production?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know why I thought of this to tell you this. I shouldn't have told you, but so my daughter, Ashley, I think she was in 6th grade. You know the play
Oliver?
Oliver, yes.
Yeah.
The musical Oliver. Mm-hmm. I think it was at the Legends Theater on 76.
Oh, really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think that's where, it was along there somewhere.
Okay.
One of those music shows. Okay, so I'm sitting in the audience. This is, and you'll relate to this. So I'm sitting in the audience. Ashley's backstage. It's her first time. Me and her, my family, my sister, my husband, whoever. We're sitting there with some other kids, parents, and families. Well, they all walk in and they all have these bouquets of flowers. I'm like, why are you guys bringing flowers? Well, I guess whenever you give Bunny. A flower. I know! I didn't know. It was her first play. I didn't know.
Oh, Bunny.
See,
it's okay. I've gotten flowers like twice.
You have so much to teach me. But I didn't know. But I said, why do you guys have flowers? And they said, well, at the end of their performance, you give your people their flowers. And I was like, oh, crap. Because Ashley I think she was 10 or 11, something like that. So we're sitting there. We're talking like 15 minutes before the show starts. So they're backstage, and you know what it's like to put on a musical.
I do know what
Everybody's
that's like.
back there in dressing rooms. All this stuff is going on. Well, at the time, I think it's where the Walmart is now, the older Walmart. Mm-hmm. It used to be a grocery store, and I knew they had flowers. So I go to get in my car, and I'm going to drive across the street to get flowers. Someone had blocked my car in. So, and we're talking, I had like 15 minutes. So I run across 76 through the parking lot to go in and get flowers. I get this bouquet. I go running back over. And I remember the show started at 2 o'clock because I was watching my watch. I'm running over there. So I run backstage and all these curtains are down. Well, what's his name? Fagin?
Yep.
Is that what it
Fagin,
was?
I think.
Okay, so do you remember what his set looks like on Oliver?
I mean, every production does the set a little different.
Yeah, but you know how, like, the walls that are on wheels and stuff.
Okay, so he's got flats up. Yeah.
They had, yes, a flat, whatever. So they had this flat with all these pots and pans, because wasn't he, like, he's out in the woods?
He's like a
hobo kind of type.
Like he's a scoundrel.
But so they had all these pots and pans hanging on this little, I mean, it was maybe like the size of that frame, and pots and pans hanging, and the set and everything. So I go running backstage, and I just ran right into it. The whole thing, and this is like 5 till 2.
Why were you backstage?
To give Ashley flowers.
Before the show?
Before the show. I didn't know all the rules yet.
Okay.
So I go running into blackness because all these black curtains are down. And I just go, I knew where the dressing rooms, I knew they were behind and over there, but I didn't know there was like stuff on the stage yet. Well, they had black curtains in front of them. So I run into that wall, knock it over. I mean, pots and pans. It sounded like, the houseware aisle at Walmart just exploded. Bang, bang, clang, clang. And it like knocked me down, and I'm trying to get up, and I have this bouquet. And it's all black. I'm caught in the curtains. It's definitely a Carol Burnett moment. I'm caught in the curtains, in the black curtains. I'm
You're in front of all the audience?
It's all dark. No, I was behind everybody. They heard it, but they didn't know what was happening. So then I run back there, and Ashley and all of them are in the dressing room. All their eyes are open because they heard this explosion on the stage. I run over and I go, good luck. And I hand her the flowers. Well, I didn't want to go the same way that I came in because I didn't want him to know it was me that did it. So I went outside the theater, ran all the way around the theater and back, and went and sat in my chair. And all these people are going, did you hear what happened? They said the show's been delayed about 15 minutes. Something happened backstage. And I go,
oh, what a weird,
I just go,
crazy.
You're kidding me. Oh my gosh.
So it's the theater all over again. It's crying in the movie theater all over again.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
You're real good at denying the messes you make, aren't you?
Well, I didn't want to say, oh, I did it.
I know, I don't blame you.
But yeah, that was bad. It was a big crash. Boom, bang.
Now that brief appearance on stage isn't...
No one saw me, though. They didn't know it was
good.
me.
Those brief appearances on stage weren't the only times that you've performed. Tell me about the time that you were a star cheerleader for 4 days.
Why? You just keep like... Well, that story's a funny tale to make yourself look like an idiot.
You tell them yourself.
I know, but we don't have to repeat them. You told me not to repeat anything. Remember that? Oh. Do you really want to know the cheerleader story?
I do want to know the cheerleader story.
Okay, I'll give you the Reader's Digest
version.
My husband, Dale, and I had broken up in college. I never was a cheerleader. I was always a swimmer. In fact, I was the one that I probably made fun of cheerleaders, to be honest with you. I didn't mean to, and I don't make fun of them now because I know it's really hard and it's very tricky. But at the time, I was an athlete, so I was like, I'm a cheerleader. Well, anyway, so Dale breaks up with me. This basketball player had a crush on me and wants to take me out while Dale and I are broken up. What?
Just a joke about taking you out.
Oh, took me out. So I'm thinking, what could make Dale really jealous? The basketball players at the time would travel on the bus with the cheerleaders. So if I was a cheerleader and went on the bus with the basketball players, so I thought, I'll be a cheerleader. So I went out for the cheerleading squad. I wore this cute little outfit. I had white tube socks. Do you even know what white tube socks are?
I was literally wearing them earlier.
No, those weren't. No. Okay, our tube socks came up like you could have pulled them up past your knees. Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've had those.
Did they have colors on them at the top?
No.
Yeah, you had to have the colors around here at the top.
Well then.
So mine were brown and gold because I had them from high school, and that was our school colors, brown and gold. So I had those with my little brown, creamy colored outfit. I try out for cheerleader. I make it. So it worked though, because then Dale was like, so I hear you're going to be a cheerleader. And I said, yeah, I'm going to be on the bus with the basketball players. And so he didn't like that.
No.
But then I got called into the office and my grades weren't good enough to stay a cheerleader. That's not that funny.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So I was a cheerleader, I think, for 4 days.
Just to make him jealous.
But
it worked.
It did work.
So it was worth it.
Because he didn't want me being on the bus with the basketball players. So I took a while to tell him that I wasn't a cheerleader anymore. But so I was a cheerleader for 4 days. What else do you got in there?
Oh gosh, so much.
Is that all? Let me ask you some stuff.
Oh, well, we'll get to that. You clearly like to make people laugh, Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason that you like to make people laugh?
I just enjoy. I mean, you do it. You perform.
I do enjoy.
You like to
making
see people
laugh.
enjoy themselves and they smile, and it's kind of like they're giving you appreciation for what you just did, and so.
I mean, it's kind of also like the reason that I'm doing the podcast is hopefully someone will want to watch it and get a little laugh out of it.
Yeah.
And
it's just very
themselves.
entertaining. Yeah. It's like I told you. I like to listen to your voice at night before it calms me down.
Well, that's.
I love listening.
Wow.
I do. I go through your TikToks and I'm like, oh, because I like your voice.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm glad.
No, I just like to, it's like what we do at the city. It's when you're laughing and smiling and people come up and they're like, oh, you look so cute. And I just love being here and you guys are so fun. It's
Their
fun.
problems go away. And
yeah. For a little bit, it's like,
things.
yeah, everything's good again.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, I love that.
You've been able to breathe the whole time.
The whole time. Right before this podcast, I was totally fine. As soon as I took a drink of that water, now I've got typhoid the whole time.
I didn't even put anything in it.
Not this time. So I've heard from a pretty unreliable source that you are passionate about animals. Now, why is that?
I think that got passed down to me from my mom and my dad. They were very big animal lovers.
Yeah.
They always had. My dad, in fact, used to tell a story about he tried to go deer hunting one time, and he shot the deer, and it didn't die. So he had to walk up to it, and I don't remember what they did, but he said when he saw the deer and it wasn't dead yet, he was like...
I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, he said, I'm not doing it.
My entire family are hunters. Like, they're big time. Yeah. I went hunting one time. Well, okay, I've shot guns before, but this was like a .30-06 rifle, and it had a scope. And my dad didn't tell me how to hold the scope properly, and I was like 11. And so I had the scope pressed up against the bridge of my nose. Okay, and so I shot it. It has a big kickback.
Yeah.
And it came back and it knocked me out.
Gosh.
I shot at the deer and knocked myself out. I came to about like
you
probably,
were laying down,
like it went bam, and I lay down. And I came to probably just a couple seconds later. My dad was just sitting there laughing. I don't think he realized that I'd lost consciousness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I didn't really want to go hunting after that.
Yeah.
But plus, I do like animals a little too much.
Yeah.
I understand, like, if I don't mind if people hunting.
Yeah.
But I just...
That's how I am. I don't mind them hunting, but
I lived in the middle...
just don't talk about it. I don't need to know, what...
I lived in the middle of a pecan grove, and so, like, the squirrels were kind of a nuisance. So when my grandparents would shoot squirrels and cook them up, the squirrels were so good.
Oh.
Squirrel meat is very good.
I'm pretty sure I had it when I was little, because I think my grandparents... Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I'm pretty sure I've eaten probably everything, because mine were out in the country, and,
Yeah.
You ate what they put in front of you.
Not very many people, well, most people are surprised when they find out that I grew up in the country, on a farm in the middle of a bunch of woods. That's not the first thing you think of when you look at me.
No, you don't. But I also don't want to think of New York.
Hey.
Hey.
We'll see. No, but back to this.
Back to this. We'll be back in a moment.
We'll be back.
Listen to these messages.
You just hear the muffled fighting sounds with a station card. Now, about animals, do you have a favorite? And if it's not a bunny, then why not?
I know, I would love to have a bunny. So, really, I have wanted to have bunnies before. And we had some when I was little. But I've always heard that they were hard to take care of and that they don't live very long. And when an animal dies that's been a pet of mine, it's like devastating.
Bunny, let me repeat the question.
What? Favorite?
Bunny, do you have a favorite animal?
I know, but...
Is it a bunny? And why not?
No, it's not a bunny because they don't live very long.
Okay, so they're not your favorite because they die.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I hate it when things that die. Why would they do that?
I know, exactly. And I've had dogs and cats, and it's devastating. I mean, it's like I go into a depression. I mean, I love them way too hard.
I had a pig.
Did you really?
A little piglet, and she died. I cried all day.
Oh yeah.
It was the cutest little thing. Her name was Betsy.
Why?
She was still like a little piglet.
Was she?
She was like probably a couple months old.
How'd she die?
She was very small. She was the runt.
She was just
and we didn't have animals on our farm, but they gave us the runt and we took care of her.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure my parents only did it because they knew she wasn't going to last long, and so they wanted us to be able to
probably
have the animal around for a while, but knew it wasn't going to last.
Yeah.
The thing is, it would root around. You know how pigs root around with their noses? It would root around in its bedclothes in its little pen, but then we put it out in the mud and it wouldn't do it.
Oh.
She wouldn't root around. She'd just walk around. Okay. What good was it to root around in your napkin?
Yeah. Well,
she was so cute.
That was what she was used to, maybe.
What is your favorite animal?
Like to have as a pet?
Just your favorite animal overall.
Oh.
Of all of them.
Well, I sure like my cat, Gibbs. He's very... I think you've seen some pictures.
I have seen some pictures. He's got some personality to
him. Yeah,
him,
he does.
Sure.
He's very funny. I don't know what my favorite animal would be. Yeah, probably a cat.
A cat. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I love dogs, but like I said before, I had a dog that lived till almost 17 and deep depression. I mean, God.
Yeah, my grandparents' dog, who I was very close with, died once, and he was such a good dog. He was so sad.
It's bad.
I also really like animals, but there's one animal that I despise.
What is it?
Do you have any animals that you despise?
I don't.
No, I hate sheep.
Oh, I was gonna say like mosquito.
Mosquitoes are not animals. Mosquitoes are pests.
Oh, okay. Why do you hate sheep?
Are the worst.
Why? Did you have them on your farm?
Well, not on ours, but on the one down the road, and we took care of their farm for a while. The goats were great. They were so sweet. They were a little rambunctious at times, but you could calm them down, milk the goats. The goat's milk is so good. And
I've heard it's really good for you.
Yeah, I slept in the pen. Not slept. I never sleep, but I laid down and read a book in the pen with all the kids, the goat kids. It was so cute. But I was like 9, probably 8 or 9, and I had fed the sheep. And then later in the day, I was going to go through the sheep's pen to get to another animal to check for the eggs. And the sheep...
Would that be a chicken? You said another animal that had eggs.
I said another animal to check for the eggs because the word chicken wasn't coming to my brain.
That's why I guessed.
Thank you for getting
Would it be a chicken?
Well, they also had ducks, and
on
ducks
a farm?
also laid eggs. Okay, so it could have been
but
ducks.
most people don't go collect the duck eggs.
Well, yeah, they did.
You could.
I did that too.
You could.
They're, a lot of them are blue, you know?
Oh, okay.
Duck eggs.
I didn't know they were all
Some
blue.
are green, some are blue. They're pretty cool.
I know,
they
that
don't
is
taste very
cool.
good.
Ugh. Okay, anyway, you're going through the pen.
And the sheep had butted me over. Now, that's one thing. Okay, the sheep just butted me over. I try to get back up. I'm standing in a puddle of mud, and he butts me over again.
Oh.
Won't let me get up.
So
I'm sitting there in the mud crying on my face in the mud because every time I try to get back up, he butts me back down again.
That's kind of funny. I mean, I know you were a child, okay? Let's feel sorry for him.
I believe you.
But to see it, that would be hilarious. Did you not have any family around to see that?
I was alone.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was entirely alone.
That's like things that would go viral now if it was on a TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok didn't exist when this happened.
I know, but I'm saying
Yeah,
a little
that would.
kid trying to get up and
It
the sheep
would.
just keeps hitting him.
But then someone would comment about child protection services. It's not funny to let your kids get mauled by a sheep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, it was probably funny. But I don't like sheep. I think they're mean and stupid.
Well, they are supposed to be like the dumbest animal on the planet, aren't they? Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty stupid.
I like to look at them, but I don't know how smart they are.
They're pretty dumb. I don't like them.
Because see, like I think my cat, he understands what I'm saying to him, and he talks back to me. The sheep, I don't know that would happen.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Have you ever milked a cow?
No, I have not.
It's a lot of fun. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
It's like, do we have?
Because that's for our next activity. Milky White
We
will
could
be
go
coming
to a
up.
farm.
Bunny and Elijah and Bunny on the farm.
Yes, we could.
We gotta make this a whole vlog
I could wear my
series.
scarecrow costume.
I mean, if you can steal it.
Yeah. Do they have cows at the city? They used to. I don't think they do.
No, but they do at the college.
Yeah. And we could both go there.
We sure could.
And we might.
We might.
What if
This
we
is
do?
a maybe finger promise. Pinky swear a maybe.
We could.
Now that we've both proved how mentally unstable we are, let's discuss some of the ways that we keep ourselves sane. You mentioned that you enjoy gardening.
I do like gardening.
Does that calm you?
Yes.
And help you to center yourself?
Haven't you ever gone out to which I know you have, gone out and you just start picking weeds? It's so satisfying.
Yeah, once you get into it, it is.
And then when you look back, it looks so pretty and it looks like you've really accomplished something. Yeah. And it's just a little thing, but it's so good.
Yeah. I've gardened before. It stresses me out a little bit now.
Why?
Because I'm so busy, I can't keep anything alive.
Yeah.
Which is why I have Lego plants instead.
And your little metal things. Those are cool. Those are very cool.
Thanks.
I like those. The little piano.
I make all sorts of things.
I know. You're very talented. You are.
None of that.
No,
None of that.
You are very talented.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll say it in front of the big green egg.
It's not green, not an egg.
But it looks like one.
Okay.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, I don't have my phone.
It's okay.
Okay, show Elijah the big green egg. Big green egg. Are we done? Okay, I'm just...
Do you want to be? Or
No, I don't care. I was just hoping you were done making me look like a dork.
Okay, all right, Bunny. Let's
Okay.
flip the script.
Okay.
Let's flip it up here. You have some questions for me. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I
I'll
wanted
put this
to know-
away. I don't get to take notes anymore because
Okay.
you're asking me questions.
Okay, so...
Now, don't get me wrong. You're still the guest. You're not the host. We've had problems with this in the past.
With me?
No, not with you.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
I mean,
Okay,
we've had
so-
problems with you, but not that specific problem.
Okay, so so you mentioned that you grew up on a farm.
Yes.
Were you born when you Like your childhood? Like...
Yes and no. No, I didn't live on the farm as a child. My grandparents did, and we went out to see them a lot. And then when I got a little bit older, like about between 10 and 13, we actually moved out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I was around for most of my life, and the farm, by farm I mean they had like crops and a grove of things. So they didn't keep animals, but our neighbors down the road did, and we would watch over their farm when they were busy.
So this is my next question is like,
trips.
so you didn't have like daily chores on the farm per
Not
se?
on the farm. Okay. No. I mean, we had daily chores, but not
but
we didn't go slop the pigs. When we watched the families, we did. When we watched the family's farm, we would, milk the cows, gather the eggs of the animal,
So what time in the morning was milking the cows?
Oh.
Why is that always so early?
Well, because they've got to be milked at certain intervals, or else they develop sores and sickness.
Aren't they only milked once a day?
No.
Cows?
No, so they produce a certain amount of milk because the milk is supposed to be
taken
by their young.
Yeah.
So like when they produce milk when they have calves, and it's supposed to be or when they're supposed to be the parent, and the milk is supposed to go for them. But if the calf has been weaned off of the milk, which is what they do so that they can milk it themselves and get the milk.
I never knew this stuff.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've thought about it, so I'm probably missing some details. But they have, I do know they have to do it at certain intervals, or else the cow will suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's if you milk a cow directly into your mouth, it's a little bit warm. But it's probably got diseases, but it's very, very good.
Yeah. But so how did you go from the farm to wanting to be in theater?
That's such a good question.
I know, because I've never put this together.
I don't have any clue whatsoever. Before I knew what performing was, I always wanted to perform. I would put on
like
weird little programs for my family, puppet shows. We would do little random dance parties to songs where I didn't even know what choreography was necessarily, but I would say, okay, on this part of the song, we're going to dance like this. This part of the song, we do that. They would never do it.
What do you think it was, television? Movies, or what?
We didn't really watch TV.
But
I don't know. We would watch old black and white shows, and so probably, I mean, that's where a lot of my inspiration is drawn from anyway. Things like the Dick Van Dyke Show and I Love Lucy and Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver's okay. I prefer the Andy Griffith Show.
Yes. Yes. That's the best.
But at some point when I was about 13, my mom said, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on with our child. But you want to be on stage or you want to show off yourself somehow. I'm not a burlesque dancer, although you would like that.
Yes. Yes.
So put me in a little theater camp, and while I was in the theater camp, I played a couple of characters. I wrote my own original song for the character that I was playing. They put it in the show. It was about cheese. It was a song about cheese. My character loved cheese, and I just thought, it'd be funny if I had a little funny song about cheese. I wrote it, and people were like, yeah, we're putting this in. And so it was the only song in the whole show.
Do you remember it?
Oh, yeah.
How's it go?
Okay, I'll sing the very beginning. Now, the character's an old man who's deserted on an island, so he sings like this. He goes, I don't want riches or gold. I don't want to live to be 100 years old. Just listen to me, please. I'm falling on my knees. I want some cheese. And then it goes to a minor key, and it starts with like the bass starts walking. And there's mozzarella, pepper jack, Monterey, and Swiss. There's cheddar and so many more you wouldn't want to miss. There's Munster and there's Parmesan. It's the best, I think, but I still love Stilton despite its potent stink.
Has Dick Van Dyke ever seen that performance of you? Because
I wish.
You look just like him.
I want to play Dick Van Dyke in a movie more than anything else.
That was him. That's where you got your inspiration.
I love Dick Van Dyke. It was a little after I started performing that I read all of his biographies and all the things.
But you had seen his show.
This is true.
Yeah.
But I took a lot of inspiration from him for sure. I hope I meet him before he dies.
God, no kidding.
He's 100 now.
We better I don't know how we're gonna get there.
We're gonna have to just take off work, just go spend all of our money to get down there and knock on his door and hope
he's still like
he's still kicking. He's still up and walking up and around.
People are still like filming him going out to dinner and stuff.
Yeah, he's still up and around. Just a couple years ago he did a tap dance on a desk in a movie.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Top quality movie, by the way. Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh my
favorite
gosh,
movies.
I know it. The original Mary Poppins, though.
I like them both. But I have a little bit of a controversial opinion about them.
Like what?
I like Mary Poppins Returns better because I believe that the portrayal of the character of Mary Poppins is more accurate. Because Julie Andrews is phenomenal and amazing.
Yeah.
She played a great character. Mm-hmm. And she was very entertaining, did it very, very masterfully. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't who Mary Poppins is meant to be. I've also read the books. Mm-hmm. There are a bunch of books, and she's not that sweet. She's more tart, and she hides her care for the kids and masks it behind. And the reason for that is in Saving Mr. Banks, the movie where P.L. Travers, the author, she had this caretaker who came in when her father and mother were not doing well, and she, at the time, she couldn't tell. She only saw the strict side. She only saw, she's harsh and she's rude. But then when she got older, she saw, oh my gosh, she made all my days magical. She made all these things. And that's what Mary Poppins is based on. Yeah. And so Emily Blunt, the version of Mary Poppins that she played, it was perfect for that. It just touched my heart in a way because she really, to the kids, she was this tart, harsh lady. And then you were able to see inside of that when it showed her listening at the door, hearing the kids.
But
she had the heart.
Don't you think for the time though that the original Mary Poppins, had to make her likable?
The original Mary Poppins is an amazing movie.
Well, I
would never diss that.
But I mean for the time. Now I can see in the current, for Emily Blunt doing that. But I think if they would have made Julie Andrews act like that in the 60s,
I think it's possible it may not have hit as well as it did.
Because people really were in the 60s. It was more like, you're a child, we do not want to see you, we don't want to, so they had to make her more likable where she interacted more with the kids.
I get that. And, that's true.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have liked her as much.
So Dick Van Dyke was definitely a big influence. But the moment after the theater camp was really bad. The show.
How many kids were there?
Oh, probably 30 or so.
Really?
I mean,
that's more than I thought.
It was in a tiny little town, but okay.
Was it a summer little theater?
None of them were, none of them were talented.
Is it kids that their parents made them
They were
go?
just kids that it was you can do a sport or you can go do a kids camp,
had to have something to do.
They're let's go do that. It's not like they were trying to, they weren't really trying.
It kind of be like me being at a theater camp when I was little, probably.
No, I'm pretty sure you would kill it. I'm pretty sure you would absolutely.
I might have gotten kicked out.
That's true. You would have cried. And then
I would have cried or laughed very loudly and been asked to leave the premises.
So the final product wasn't very good. Not the fault of anyone involved. It's just they didn't have the people. That's okay. It was a tiny town in Midwest Missouri.
So that's when you did the cheese song?
Uh-huh. And the state representative, our Missouri state representative, happened to be at a Chinese buffet with my grandparents right before the show. And they invited her, and she came.
That's hilarious.
So the state representative came to a show where there was only one song, I Step Up, dressed as an old man, and a cappella sing this Disney villain song about cheese, and it got the only round of applause in the entire show.
And you were how old?
13 or 14.
And
13.
You did the old man impression?
Yeah, I sure did.
That's hilarious.
I've been doing voices
for
my entire life.
That's hilarious. Well, I know the way you imitate me is...
It's spot on. Yeah. No, I exaggerate because it's for the comedy of it.
Okay.
That's how cartoons work, though. You do exaggerations.
Yes, you do.
But ever since then, I never stopped wanting to perform.
So then in high school, you did plays and...
Well, that was when I was in high school. I graduated high school at 15.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
So I was in high school.
So, yeah.
But I started college at 16, and then...
But then you did the plays and stuff at CETA.
I did what I could there in college, and during college still, I auditioned for things outside and got right into SDC, Silver Dollar City, and now I'm in shows full time. That's what I do. But we'll see. Moving on from there.
And you think you don't have talent?
I think I'm in a very small pool. It's very concentrated with talents. Like, there are a lot of talented people here, but, like, the spots that they need to fill, they need people in the spots.
Look at the ambition you have, though. A lot of people your age don't have that foresight to be able to go, this is what I need to be doing by this time.
Yeah. I think that I've learned a good deal here. There's no harm, there's no shame in performing.
No, there is not.
At all.
It's very, very fulfilling for us all.
She just wants me to stay forever. I just think at my age and I need to push myself into an environment where you can't, like, get to a certain spot and then, okay, you've filled the spot and now you're, a performer here. I need to go places where, like, oh, there's always opportunities, there's always room to grow. They're going to push you to dance more and sing better and act more engagingly. I need that push and I need that drive.
Oh, I can push.
I believe you. If I ever need a calf delivered, I am going to call you.
Yes.
Are you saying I would? Never mind.
Don't push the cow. I mean, you would yell at the cow, push!
I could.
Push!
Push him back! Push him back! Way back! That's a cheer in high school.
When you were in cheer here for 4 days?
4 days.
Funny, it is... If you have no more nosy questions for me.
I don't think I do. Oh, I'll think of them tonight.
That's okay. You can come at me with them another time, and we'll have to have you on again.
I will. I'll think of something. I will.
I believe it. So, if that's yeah.
What?
If it's well, Bunny, it has been an absolute pleasure having you here. I'm so glad you could be here.
I am glad I came,
I
too.
am, too.
We
talked her into it. I bugged her until she showed up.
And now it's time to say goodbye.
So long.
Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was the next lyric. I'm gonna send it back to me in the studio, but she's just doing a little ditty. Goodbye. That's a tritone. Now, I mentioned last week that there was originally more to this interview, and you may be wondering what you're missing out on. Well, cutting the material out was very difficult because every moment with Bunny is iconic. Perhaps one day I will release the spurned sections as a special feature. Next week is going to be an exciting episode. Well, it will be for me. You get to choose whether you're excited or not. Besides being the season finale, it will also include several special announcements, so be sure to tune in then. Or just keep listening if you're binging all of this at once sometime in the future for whatever weird reason. Until then, I'll say goodbye with another Christmas carol. You choose. No suggestions? All right, then I'll just sing another one of my favorites. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I almost did it.
You did.
Good. See, it's fun. fun, isn't it? Just a. I think that might be an exaggeration because I don't know that the whole thing should.
I think it did.
Okay, so.
Okay. Bye again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good.